Hey, Planeswalkers, Mythras here. Hope you're doing well and staying safe. Welcome, my friends. Today's episode of Top Deck, we got an exciting Jeskai Dragons deck for you here today, or a Jeskai Midrange deck, placing number 2 in the TGS Open by our friend Eric Coomber. So congratulations, Coomber, on hitting number 2 in this lovely standard 2022 tournament. So very excited to cover the list here today. If you got questions, if you got comments, let me know down below. Flip me a like if you enjoyed today's video. On top of that, in the description, you'll find the Discord server information, the deck list, and the timestamps where we'll break down the strategy objective of this list. We'll cover your boarding for best of 3. Even though we're not playing best of 3 here, given the restrictions on Arena right now for Standard 2022, we'll give you some ideas here for your best of 3 lineups for any tournaments. Then we're going to go play that competitive Magic in Standard 2022, and then do a little bit of an outtake and retrospective on where this sits in the meta, my friends. So very excited about what we have going on here today with our Jeskai Dragons list. Again, flip me a like if you enjoyed the video. Appreciate your support as always. Great ways to do that down below. You can become a YouTube member or a patron. Lots of great ways and benefits for you there as well. And last but not least, ways to stay up to date on everything on the channel. So appreciate that support. Let's go ahead and take a look at Jeskai Dragons. So this list is nasty, absolutely nasty. So here's what we got going on. Even though you don't play anything on turn 1, turn 2, you can clear anything off the board pretty much that you need to at Dragon's Fire. Additionally, on top of that, we got Orb of the Dragonkind. So this is a new one here from Dungeons and Dragons Adventures in the Forgotten Realms. Here we can essentially get some ramp. So turn 3 we can actually go to 5, which is going to be very, very big. Actually, I take that back, 4, which is big here. Then additionally, we can go find whatever we need. We got some counter, we got some smoothing, direct damage, things like that. But then here's what we got: dragon, 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 and turns, and Magnus Opus, and dragon. So lots of dragons. That's all you need to know. What I like about this is we got flying, lifelink, haste. We also got Inferno of the Star Mounts. We got Goldspan. We got so much going on here, and this is an absolute bonkers board wipe. Draconic Intervention. As initial cost, cast a spell, exile an instant sorcery card. It's going to deal X damage to each non-dragon creature, where X is the exiled card's mana value. If a creature dealt damage this way dies, exile instead, and then exile this card. So pretty powerful in terms of what we got going on. We got our one-offs here with our lands, which is always great, that I really like. We got Temple of the Dragon Queen for smoothing, tons of smoothing. So really, really healthy in terms of lands. So this deck is a Jeskai Dragons list, really kind of mid-rangey deck. We got some ramp and a whole host of other things to make this work. So pound home with the dragons, as we like to say here. So with that, that's the strategy objective of the main board here. Let's talk a little bit about the sideboard, because I know several of you play best of 3. We did our multiverse tournament as well, so very, very helpful there, and thank you to everyone that participated. I will come out with a lovely best of snapshot videos of all those that participated and took video at some point in terms of a highlight reel, so stay tuned for that. Now with this said, we'll break this down 3 ways: aggro, mid-range, and late game. Aggro, you're going to want to play against decks, or we'll play against decks. We'll say we'll show you what you're going to want to play here in a second, but you're going to play things like mono white, mono red. Additionally, in this space, you got mono green aggro, mono green stompy, and a host of other things. Here, what you're going to want to think about in terms of what you're playing: Burning Hands, most likely, Cinderclasm, most likely. Those are all good things in terms of ripping things off the board or rip apart as well. Another Draconic Intervention isn't terrible on top of that. Then as we get to mid-range, you're going to start to hit things like Bant Party, which can also still be kind of aggro-y. And for aggro, we also have mono red goblins. I should have broke that out separately. We have Is It Dragons. We also have Rakdos Treasures here in this space, and also Jeskai Dragons kind of as well. Here, what you're going to want to think about is potentially Disdainful Strokes. Test the talents if they're not as creature-based. If they are creature-based, then again, continue to think about Burning Hands those kinds of things. Now, as we move into late game is going to be things like Orzhov Control. We got Simic Ramp now here in this space. We got Dimmer Control still around. Additionally, Azorus. Any other kind of traditional control decks. Here, you're going to want to think about Test Talents, Disdainful Stroke. You might want to think about another Inferno Star Mounts, maybe Mordekainen, depending on what you're playing. Again, Disdainful Stroke in that space. What I would kind of clean up is some of the stuff here at the front. Stuff like Dragon's Fire, potentially some of this, well, for sure, Draconic Intervention if you don't have a bunch of creatures. Those are going to be the things that you're really going to want to focus on in terms of shifting in and shifting out for what you're playing there. And then the control, if you are playing more of the aggro type based decks. So that is what we have here today in terms of strategy objective of this list, and also boarding for your best of 3. Let's go play that competitive Magic now in Standard 2022. We just had the reset a couple days ago, so I've been absolutely pounding Jumpstart. Did a super fun draft here the other day on the channel that you can check out. Well, draft pick of my 3 packs, obviously. So Standard 2022 ranked, we did the Mono Green Stompy list. That was number 1 for the TGS Open today. Number 2, Jeskai Dragons or Midrange by Eric Coomber. Congratulations again, bud, on doing very nicely. Let's see how things go here today. I know we've had some issues recently with everything going on with the new rollout, but looking forward to evading any of that. We got Gus up today. We can keep this. We got Dragon's Fire. We got some dig here. We have white if we need it. I think we'll stay with this stuff. We'll keep this. Got another white, so we can go red. We'll start with the red, we'll go blue, and then we'll decide if how we want to play this, if we want to play it, kind of a thing. Ooh, so now we got our blue. We're not going to knock that off yet. We'll grab this one. Ooh, there we go. Let's do this. Let's choose another one of these guys. Let's put that one back in, this one out. We still have our blue, so don't need the 2 on that. Grab 1 white here. Now we can pop it for the next one here. So that's going to be the trick. So red. I will pull this one over. There we go. Free damage otherwise. Let's just hit it. There we go. Now we'll drop our second blue. We can play our gold span. We can also play these guys. Now, if we would have played Goldspan, we would have had Elrune's Epiphany that we could have played off the bat. We also could have played Behold the Multiverse. Let's see what they play here. We will take it. They're 1-1. We got that guy. Let's do this. Put that in. Now we have this guy again. We can play this guy. We can play Elrond's Epiphany. They like giving me cards. I will take it. So we should have enough to make this work. Let's make that red. Now we get our turn. So we'll play our turn. Because we're good now. We'll auto pay there. And we're good again. We'll play the big one. Boom! Inferno Star Mounts. Woo, there we go. All right. Very, very nice, my friends. Super fun deck. Slamming dragons. Ooh, nasty. That is super nasty. Just big stuff all the time. All right. Second match. Great ways to support the channel, by the way, by swag if you like those kinds of things. Shout out to Paul for him and his coffee mug. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Ooh, we're gonna try it though. We're gonna try it even though we don't have blue. Kind of crazy if you ask me, but we'll try it. We'll see what they do here first. We are okay with that. Troll is going to be an issue. It's all right. We need one land. If we can get the dragon on, we'll be in a good spot. Maybe. We'll see. Ooh. Not good enough. Pull that one. Not gonna crack that. Blame it on the keep. Said we'd try it. We'll see what we get her. Oh, with the reach. There you go. Not bad. Would have got this guy. Let's see if we can hit anything. There, we got a blue. Little too late. Not good enough there for us on the start. If we would have had blue early, and we could have played the Sonic Cummings or Multiverse or something else, we might have been okay. That one there, you're going to want to board a little bit more in those direct 2 that pops to 6 against mono green. That is the key against that deck. All right, my mouse is having a day. All right, third and final matchup here with our Jeskai Dragons deck. I really like this thing though. So let's see if we can get something a little bit more popping here in our last matchup for today against Carbon Neutral. Ooh, we can try it. Gonna try it. We'll try it. Because we can fix here. Uh-oh. So they did not get it. Ooh, party deck. Party deck. Got Prismari Command. All right. Ooh, and we can play this. There we go. Let's grab this one. So now we can Elrond's Epiphany. And they need lethal here. Right, we are good, my friends. Boom! Nasty, nasty, nasty. Now, we didn't get to show any of the drain on the Leyline Tyrant, but it's all right. All right, so that is a nasty Jeskai Dragons deck, my friends. So let's go ahead and check it out and think about where this might send the meta. Very, very healthy, for sure. There's a lot of stuff going in here. In best of one, I would maybe go a little bit more aggressive. Certainly debatable, obviously, in terms of how you want to do that. It does have a really, really nice mix in terms of breaking things up, but certainly something you could consider. You could go a little bit less than saw it coming. Obviously, it can make or break or make a good difference. Behold the Multiverse isn't bad as well, but you could go a little bit lighter on those ones if you wanted to, and pull up some more damage spells and just kind of really bank on some of those plays. But just a thought there. But anyway, we went 2-1 today. Very nice. The one we lost to is mono green. Mono green's a great deck. in terms of where things are in the meta. If you've seen my tier list, all that stuff as well, and what we've talked about before, we know that that's a very, very strong deck. So, and I probably should mulligan. But anyway, where does this one sit? We did beat Bant Party, which is a very popular deck right now, and doing very well as well. I think this list is very strong. It's certainly tier 2, probably on the higher end of tier 2, if you'd ask me. Really felt smooth today. In terms of the plays. Congratulations again to our friend Eric Coomber on hitting and taking down in number 2 in the TGS Open. Very, very nice, and really, really like the list. So Planeswalkers, if you got questions, if you got comments, let me know down below. Would love to hear from you. On top of that, feel free to hop in the Discord server, my friends. So we'll see you in there. Lots of folks getting ready for another tournament here soon. So stay tuned for that. On top of that, deck list is there for you, and great ways to stay up to date on the channel and stay connected, and ways to support. So thank you so much as always. With that said, you stay safe, take care. We'll see you again soon. We got a lot more things coming. More standard 2022 top decks, standard top decks, historic. Now that we got Jumpstart going, you can check out my Jumpstart video and the historic list to get you prepped for what's going on here. And then on top of that, we'll get to some jank here again soon, I promise. So I've been lacking on that, but we will get there. And then live streaming, I hope to get back here soon. We got a lot going on in the household, but it's top of my list as well. And it's tier list and Friday Night Meta, my friends. All right, with that, you take care. We'll see you again soon. Until next time, Mythras out.